إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فهو المهتد ومن يضلل فلن تجد له وليا مرشدا وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن سيدنا وقائدنا ومعلمنا محمد عبده ورسوله أدى الأمانة ونصح الأمة وكشف الغمة ومحى الظلمة وتركنا على محجة بيضاء ليلها كنهارها لا يزيغ عنها إلا هالك. عباد الله اتقوا الله ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون. قال تعالى يا أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم إن زلزلة الساعة شيء عظيم يوم ترونها تذهل كل مرضعة عما أرضعت وتضع كل ذات حمل حملها وترى الناس سكارى وما هم بسكارى ولكن عذاب الله شديد. قال صلى الله عليه وسلم تركت فيكم شيئين ما إن تمسكتم بهما فلن تضلوا من بعد أبدا كتاب الله وسنتي. O you who believe, fear Allah as He should be feared, and do not die unless you feel a state of submission to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Amma ba'd. We all know that when it comes to the deed, when it comes to the iman, level between us is all different. Our level of iman and doing good deeds vary from one person to another person. And also, when we do not so good bad deeds, when we sin, we also different between each other. Means the way how I do things, it's completely different than somebody else, and somebody else completely different than somebody else. قال صلى الله عليه وسلم يتفاوت عباد الله في عبادة ربهم. Prophet ﷺ said that the slaves of Allah are different when it came to the worship of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They are different how to connect with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. فمنهم من يقع في المعصية تباعا. Some of the Muslims, when they commit a sin, they do it over and over and over and over. They don't stop. They are Muslims, they don't stop. They keep repeating those ma'asi. They fall in the trap of the shaitan. Either this is by the weak iman, or has to do with the environment, or they say to themselves, I'm going to stop tomorrow, or I'm going to stop next year, or I'm going to stop in the spring, or I'm going to stop after they finish school. But they don't. They fell in that trap. ومنهم من يقع فيها تارة ثم تارة. And there's another category of Muslims who, when they sin, when they commit mistakes, they do it once a while. They have this inner struggle between them and obedience to Allah. When they do sin, they came back and they say, Astaghfirullah Adim, I will not do it again. And then they go back to the track, and later on, they do that mistake again. ومنهم الطائعون المنيبون الذين لا خوف عليهم ولا هم يحزنون. And there is a third category, which there is no fear. They have a very strong iman. They are the one who Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, there is no fear, there is no worry about them. These are three categories of Muslims when they come to doing the wrong thing. But my brothers, unfortunately, there's another category. There's another group beyond these three groups. The fourth group, which the Prophet ﷺ said, كل أمتي وعافي. The Prophet ﷺ said, all my nation, all my slaves, all my followers are forgiven. إلا المجاهدين. Except one group, the Mujahideen. What's the Mujahideen? He goes in the hadith and he explained it. كل أمتي معافي إلا المجاهدين وإن من المجاهرة أن يعمل الرجل بالليل عملا ثم يصبح وقد ستره الله. He explained that meaning of this mujahideen, mujahara, is that there is a man that he does a work, he does some kind of action in the night. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has veiled him. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala He protects his secrets. When he wakes up in the morning, he unveils what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has protected him from. وَإِنَّ مِنَ الْمُجَاهَرَةِ أَنْ يَعْمَلَ الرَّجُلُ بِاللَّيْلِ عَمَلًا ثُمَّ يَصْبَحُ وَقَدْ سَتَرَهُ اللَّهُ فيقول يا فلان عملت البارحة كذا وكذا وقد بات يستره ربه ويصبح يكشف ما ستره الله عليه. He wakes up in the morning and what he says to his friend, you know last night, you know yesterday, you know last week, I did so and so and so and so. After Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has veiled him, has protected him. But he wakes up in the morning or next day or next week and he will unveil what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has protected him. He will post what he did in his Facebook. He will post in the social media what he did wrong. Nobody knows about him. Now with a click of a button, 1 million of people have seen him what he did last week or last night or yesterday. He took his sin. Drinking alcohol is forbidden. It's a sinful. But when you go out and you start telling the people that you've been drinking last night, you're taking your sin to a different level. You've been dancing, you've been this and this, and then when he came out and he put it in the social media and telling everybody that last night, last week, look at me what I did. You taking that sin, that wrong action, now you're taking it to higher level. This is one of the most dangerous groups, beyond those three first groups. Why this group is so dangerous? And I use the word dangerous. Number one, he has no respect for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and His Messenger. He challenging the rule of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and His Messenger. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells him not to do it, but he's going publicly, boasting, telling what he did. He has no respect for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Not only that what he did was between him and Allah, now he's going public and telling the public what he did. Number two, he has no respect for his family, or for his Muslim, or his friend, or his surrounding. If he can go public and say that I did wrong and this and this and this, he has no shame. Number three, why this group are so dangerous is that in fact, with their actions going public, is they are encouraging others to do that. They are encouraging others to do what they did. They will love to see others falling in the same evil acts. قال تعالى إن الذين يحبون أن تشيع الفاحشة في الذين آمنوا لهم عذاب أليم في الدنيا والآخرة. Allah subhanahu says, and those who love to see evil published and broadcast among the believer will have a grievous penalty in this life and the hereafter. There's a people who is looking up to you. If somebody, your friend, your sister, your brother, somebody who is looking up to you, that you are the model, and outside of you, my sister can go on the beach and having her pictures posting, if my brother can do this, if my sister can do that, if my friend, my roommate can do that. He was just looking for the excuse, and then he saw you, and that was, you are his excuse to do what he always wanted to do. My brothers and sisters, when the Muslims, when the believer want to sin, want to do a wrong action, Allah subhanahu does not stop you. He does not stop anyone. He could stop me from doing it. He could. If I want to go to a place that is forbidden, He could, Allah subhanahu stop me. But He didn't. And then while you are sinning, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He's still waiting for you to go back. And then when you sin, look at subhanAllah, when you sin, He doesn't punish you right away. He gives you a time. If you come back, that was the most joyful time for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that His slave has come back. His slave has recognized what was wrong. That's the most beautiful time in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to see you coming back. But if you didn't, He still waits for you. Tomorrow He's going to wake up and He's going to say, Astaghfirullah al-Azim, what I did yesterday, oh Allah forgive me. Not only that, you can go back years for something you did years ago and ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to forgive you. No one else can give you this length of time. Something you did 20 years ago, and now that you feel the regret, you can ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to forgive you, and He will forgive you. Not only that, He will reward you on the thing you do wrong. Look at the generosity of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Not only you wronged Him, but now He's going to reward you for what you wronged Him because you came back to Him. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave you a gift, I mean, what a gift means when He protected you. When He did something that no one, just between you and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He veiled you. That's a gift from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Don't return the gifts by unveiling what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has covered. Don't unveil it by doing and proclaiming and telling your friend and telling you, I did this, I did this, I did that, look at me, look at me. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect you. Why are you unveiling? Why are you returning the gift of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? What happened between you and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala should be secrets. What happened between you and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala should be secrets. And ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to forgive you. See now that brothers or sisters, they're getting married, and just a day, a week before after they get married, or a week after they get married, and he comes to his new wife, he says, you know what? Me and you are going to start a new page. This is what I did, this is what I did, this is what I did. Why? She used to look at you, or he used to look at her this high. Now, you're different, she's a different person. What you did, that's between you and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to forgive. You want to start a new page? Start a new page. You don't have to unveil in the past. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is all about the present. We're all about the present and future. I'm going to start now, I'm going to work now, I'm going to repent now. Not in the afternoon, not tomorrow. because I don't know if I'm going to make it to tomorrow or even to dinner. Listen what the Prophet ﷺ says in this beautiful hadith. قال صلى الله عليه وسلم يا معشر من آمن بلسانه ولم يدخل الإيمان في قلبه. Now we're going to enter the hadith that not only I'm not lawful to go and boast my sins, but also I am not boast other people doing wrong. It is, as it's forbidden for me to go publicly and tell what I did wrong, it is forbidden for me to go and unveil other people's mistakes, shortcomings. If you see your brother doing something, go and talk to him. Not you go and بعدين تفتح الأخ في فيسبوك ولا في الميديا. Keep what's between you and Allah subhanahu secrets. قال صلى الله عليه وسلم يا معشر من آمن بلسانه ولم يدخل الإيمان في قلبه. All you who believed by their tongue, but Iman has not entered their heart. لا تتبعوا المسلمين ولا تتبعوا عوراتهم فمن تبع عورة أخيه تتبع الله عورته وفضح ولو كان في جوف بيته. This is unbelievable. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He's making a promise that if I go after my brothers or sisters' shortcoming and try and reveal what they did, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He will go after you, even if you are in the middle, safe in your house. If you see something, you hear something, keep it secret. Make dua. Go to the brother, tell him this is wrong. If you don't go to his friend, you see, I seen him yesterday doing this, I seen him doing yesterday, try to send the back image of, or ruin his reputation. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protects you, when you ask for forgiveness, and that forgiveness is accepted, it is accepted in dunya and akhirah. Not only here. When you go in the end of akhirah and you hold not your Facebook, no, you face your real Facebook. You're going to hold your real, you're going to face your Facebook. You look at it and you see that I did something wrong and it's not here. But only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has protected you in dunya, but He will protect your shortcoming in akhirah. So why am I going to go and go publicly tell everybody? أقول قولي هذا واستغفر الله لي ولكم فاستغفروه فيا فوز المستغفرين. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه ومن تبعهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين. أما بعد. قال صلى الله عليه وسلم كل بني آدم خطاء وخير الخطائين التوابين. Prophet صلى الله عليه وسلم said all the son of Adams are sinful, make mistakes. And the best among them is the one who repents. There's no one is perfect. We all make mistakes. But the wise one is the one that he recognizes his mistakes. He recognizes when before it's too late. And he repents. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loves the repentance. Doesn't matter how big, how far, how long. No matter how big is your mistake, how big is your sin, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is bigger than that. His rahmah wasi'at kulla shay. Kulla shay. His mercy, it has invaded every single place you can imagine in our mind. Rahmatullah wasi'at kulla shay. You can be your sins as big as a mountain as this. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He loved to see a slave came in and asked for forgiveness. Do not destroy what you built. Do not destroy what you built. Your salat, your zakat, your siyam. Why would you destroy everything by your hand? You were building, and then you came in, and then one day you destroyed it. Why? قال صلى الله عليه وسلم لأعلمن قوم من أمتي يأتون يوم القيامة بحسنات أمثال جبال تمامة بيضاء. Listen to this very carefully. The Prophet ﷺ said that I know in the day of judgment that some of my ummah, they will come with a good deed, with hasanat as big as the mountain of Timam, in the day of judgment. Bayda. فيجعلها الله هباء منثورا. لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله. And Allah will make it dust. All those deeds, He will make it as light as the dust. Why? قال صلى الله عليه وسلم أما إنهم إخوانكم من أمتكم يأخذون من الليل كما تأخذون ولكنهم قوم إذا خلوا بمحارم الله انتهكوها. These are not ordinary people. They are like you and me. They are from our ummah. Not only that, they pray at night. They are, in my eyes and your eyes, they are good Muslims. They used to pray nights. But when they are alone, when they are off site, they disobey Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. In the worst way. So the deeds that they do during the day, it comes in and it's dust. How do I repent from a small mistake or big mistake? How? First, an-nadam. First step is regret. You have to regret what you did. Truly regret what you did, what you didn't do. Meaning, what you didn't do, you never prayed. You haven't prayed. This is the first time you start praying. You are 40 years old and you start when you're 40. You are 20, you start when you're 20. Things that I did wrong and the deed I was supposed to do. You have to regret and nadam ala al-ma'asiyah. That's the first step. Number 2, al-iqla'. Renouncing. Not only that I regret what I did, but inside I have renounced what I did. I have to remove the desire for those things I did. Number 3, العزم على لا ترجع. العزم على أن لا ترجع. You make a commitment. You make an oath that you will not go back to what you did again. First, regret. You remove all desire of what you did that was wrong. And then the third, you make a commitment that, Ya Allah, I will not go back. And I'll ask Allah subhanahu to help me to not go back what I did. And I'll work hard on having people around me, my family, my friend, my wife, my husband, to help me to not go back to what I used to do. And if you wrong someone, you have to apologize. You have to ask him for forgiveness. If you took someone's rights, you have to give it to him now, here, because he will take it in the day of judgment from you. And it will cost you. If you know that someone that you wrong, you go ask him for forgiveness. Because what's between you and Allah, it's between Allah. But what's between you and the ibad, you will not have it easy. The fourth, al-a'mal al-salih. You follow up with the good deeds. You follow up with all those sins, all those wrong things, you follow up with the good deeds. You start working and changing. If you used to do what you used to do in the secret, now you're going to do what is good in secret. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you will find him. When you go back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you will find Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. No matter how bad is your past, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will find him with an open hand. Let me share with you a story of repentance. Somebody who disobeyed Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for a long time. How did Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward him? Not only him, but the people around him. In the time of Musa alayhi salam, they faced droughts, jafaf, for a while. So Musa took all his people. He took them outside and they asked him to raise their hand to ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to send the rain. While they were out on the rain and they making supplications, the whole sky just little small of cloud disappeared. And the time started getting hotter. So not only they were looking for rain, but the thing is getting worse. So Musa alayhi salam asked Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala why his dua was not answered. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said to him, Ya Musa, inna fi qawmik rajulun qad asani muddu 20 or 40 sana. Oh Musa, there is one person inside among your people that for 40 or 20 or 40 years that he's been doing wrong. And because of him, we stopped the rain. Tell him to get out. He has to leave. He's not supposed to stay with you if you want the rain. So Musa, how am I going to do that? He said, you go and announce it. So Musa got the people and he said to him, listen, there's one person among us that for 20 or 40 years he's been wronging Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And because of him, we're not getting rain. We want him to get out. That man, look on his right, look on his left. Nobody get out. He realized that was him that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala he was addressing. So he raised his hand and he said, Ya Allah, he promised, Ya Allah, I will never do that again. For 20 years, nobody knew me, what I was doing. Please, لا تفضحني اليوم. Do not unveil my secrets. All of a sudden, the clouds start gathering and rain start coming down. Musa, he has not seen the man leaving, so he said, oh Allah, what happened? We haven't seen somebody came in and claiming that he is the one. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told him that, yeah, Musa, he repented. Musa said, I want to see him, I want to talk to him. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said to him, yeah, Musa, it's for 20 years, 40 years, that I veiled his secrets. Nobody knows about for these years. Now, I'm going to expose him? Repent to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala whenever you have a chance. Because we don't know when our time is up. Do not say, I'm young. I have my life in front of me. You go to the cemetery and you make your decision. You will see young and old. But that does not choose the age of the person. اللهم اهدنا فيمن هديت وعافينا فيمن عافيت واصرف عنا برحمتك شر ما قضيت. اللهم استرنا يا أرحم الراحمين فوق الأرض وتحت الأرض ويوم العرض. اللهم استرنا فوق الأرض وتحت الأرض يوم العرض. اللهم آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. اللهم اغفر لنا ولوالدينا. اللهم يا مقلب القلوب ثبت قلبنا على دينك وطاعتك. اللهم أعنا على ذكرك وشكرك وحسن عبادتك. اللهم أعنا على ذكرك وشكرك وحسن عبادتك. آمين آمين. وكم صلاة.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله. حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح. قد قامت الصلاة قد قامت الصلاة. الله أكبر الله أكبر. لا إله إلا الله.
دائما لا إله إلا الله دائما لا إسلام والتواصل. الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. آمين. إذا زلزلت الأرض زلزالها وأخرجت الأرض وثقالها وقال الإنسان ما لها يومئذ تحدث أخبارها بأن ربك أوحى لها يومئذ يصدر الناس أشتاتا ليروا أعمالهم فمن يعمل مثقال ذرة خيرا يره ومن يعمل مثقال ذرة شرا يره. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. آمين. قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.